Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is History Tell with Splendid Joan, and today we're going to be talking about the origin of Ibibio people. And this is actually a requested video from some of our viewers asking for the origin of Ibibio people. And of course, this was spared to a video we posted some time ago about the history, culture, facts, and other things about the Akwa Ibom State people. The link to that video is there in the description box, so you can go there and watch the video. And of course, if you have any other thing, any other place that you want us to do research about, and you want us to tell you the origin of the history and facts about that place, do well to still tell us that in the comments section. And if you're new here, you're welcome. Do well to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to click on the notification bell so you don't get to miss any of our videos upload. And if you're already part of this family, thank you for still staying with us. We love you and we just love you. Now let's get on. The Ibibio people are found predominantly in Akwa Ibom, the southern coastal area of Nigeria. So before we talk about the origin of this Ibibio people, who are the Ibibio people and what does this Ibibio really mean? You know, there is, I think someone told me that Ibibio actually means, short people, like there are short people, that there were short people. But I kind of like surprised because I see a whole lot of people, some of the Ibibios are tall, some of them have very good height. So saying that they were the brief people, like I don't really know how true about this, but that is also a speculation about the meaning of the word Ibibio. And here there is another one, that the Ibibio actually means Ibibo, and that it is a phrase in an Igbo language. That's a phrase or a question meaning, are you Ibom? Or he is Ibom. They say at the ancient kingdom of Ibom and Obogo Konita, the Ibibio tribes, who were known as Ibom people, interacted with the Igbo tribes, who were mainly middlemen traders, for the purpose of facilitating trades with the Igbo people. Now, understanding of both the Ibom and Igbo languages was absolutely necessary for the purpose of communications and business negotiations. Therefore, the person that could communicate in both languages served as paired interpreters, in which traders and farmers thronged their residence for the purpose of interpretations in business transactions. It was usual for Igbo person to ask any of the native in their Igbo language the question Ibibum, meaning, are you Ibum? Ibianang, are you Anang? And it was also a natural way of the Igbo traders to introduce an Ibom person to his kinsmen by saying Ibibom, meaning he or she is Ibom person. So subsequently, the Ibom people began to introduce themselves when dealing with the Igbos by repeating the same introductory Igbo phrase, Ibi Ibom. These over the times become the identity to which the Ibom people were being addressed or called, which was later corrupted by various tribes and pronounced to the relative logical word Ibibio. Well, I don't really know which to take, but if you have any other thing to say about the meaning of the word Ibibio, do what to tell us in the comment section. Now, that is just that about the Ibibio or Ibibum, whichever. Now, let's get to the origin of the Ibibio people. Information about the Ibibio origin is highly speculative and varied, but available traditional sources suggest that the earliest stock of them included the Afaga clan, whose ancestral home is believed to be Usagere Isangele, that's Isangele in southwestern Cameroon, and that there are strong cultural similarities between the Ibibio and the Bakoko of southern Cameroon. It is also suggested that the highland regions of this part of Africa may have been a major center of human evolution on the continent. Could this be true? Alright. The Ibibio settlement of Isangele now forms a small tribe in Komba division of Cameroon. Wow. Now listen to this. Traditional narration also holds that the Ibibio people are Hebrews. Can you believe this? The Israelites. Can you believe? I don't know how this is possible. How could this be true? That they are the Hebrews who migrated from the northern Israel during various wars and conquests to Egypt and proceeded to southern Sudan and Ethiopia and continued the migration to southern Cameroon and settled at Usangele. Wow. This is before arriving and forming a formidable kingdom at Ibom, in the present-day Aro Ibom at Arochukwu in Abia State. From Ibom, they migrated because of the Ibom-Aro Wars to the present mainland, Akwa Ibom State, while others dispersed through the sea route to the cross rivers and riverine areas. It is further suggested that the Ibibio people migrated from this eastern part of their present homeland in two major directions. One group may have reached what is now the Ibibio mainland by an overland route and settled at Ibom in Arochukwu, formerly an Ibibio territory, but now Ibo. The Ibibio lived in Arochukwu, that's the southeastern border of Ibo land, between 1300 and 1400 AD. Many scholars, however, continue to praise the viewpoint of a center of Ibibio dispersion from the kingdom of Ibom and Oban Okonita in Arochukwu to other parts of the present Ibibio land. It is thought that the people of present-day Ikono, Ini, Abakuyo, and Ikorekbene, who were described as Eastern Ibibio or Ibibio proper, might have migrated from that cradle. Now, there are other Ibibio who, according to another version of the migration story, seems to have reached the mainland by sea from the east, presumably Cameroon. Among these would be the Oron, Eked, and the Andoni people, who upon arrival at the seaboard may have advanced northward until they came up against the eastern Ibibio, expanding southward. It is also said that the Ibibio people are also present in nations like Ghana, Sudan, Equatorial Guinea, Ethiopia, and so many other places. The Ibibio are to a considerable extent culturally related to the Ejagam Ikoi people as well. Before the pre-colonial era, Ibibio region was of two dimensions, which centered on the pouring of libation and invocation of gods. But in the post-colonial era, the Ibibios were introduced to Christianity through the work of early missionaries in the 19th century. Samuel Beale started his work at Ibono. He established the Kwaibo Church, which later spread places in the middle belt of Nigeria. The Methodist Church, the Roman Catholic Church, and the Presbyterian Church, all of them rolled into the Ibibio hinterland. Today, Ibibio people are predominantly Christian area. But before now, the Ibibio also practiced the killing of twins, and it was a common practice for twins' baby to be taken to their community's local Evo forest and left to die, as it was a taboo for twins to be born. But all thanks to the missionary Mary Sleso, she stopped the killing of twins. The Ibibio are also divided into 6 subcultural groups: the Eastern Ibibio or the Ibibio proper, the Western Ibibio or the Anang, Northern Ibibio or the Enyong, the Southern Ibibio or the Eket, and as well as Delta Ibibio or Andoni Ibono, and Riverine Ibibios or the Efik. Well, this is how far we can tell about the origin of Ibibio people. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like the video, please click on the like button and don't forget to share with your friends, and we will see you in our next video. You know what that means? You have to subscribe now. Bye.